What's up, Keep Pounding crew? Back today with another video. Keep pounding. Today's topic is Trey Boston, Stephen Weatherly, and Michael Palardy have been cut by the Carolina Panthers. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, and leave a comment down below if you feel like doing so. Let's dive on in. Now, Trey Boston released this statement after being cut on social media. He says, quote, "Man, first off, I would like to say how much I appreciate Panther Nation. You guys welcomed me back with open arms. Y'all know the love has always been mutual. I won't say goodbye because I know I'll be back some way, shape, or form. And y'all are family. The black and blue is life." That's right, baby. Black and blue is life. It's family. That's who we are. That's who we are, folks. We're family. Nothing but love back at you, Trey. You know, I gave you a lot of crap on this channel, man, but it was tough love, man. It was tough love. You know I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for all these players, man. But I just had to get that out of the way, before I continue on with this quote. He says, "I always appreciate the relationships I've grown to have with people I've grown to know, and especially our everyday staff, from our equipment managers, trainers, security, cafeteria staff, custodians, and even the COVID staff. It's those relationships I cherish. My guys know how much they mean to me, from being excited for every little accomplishment to picking them up when they're down, giving them that motivation. Leading men is something God placed on my heart. So to see them succeed on and off the field means so much to me. Many of my brothers for life, few just my cousins. They are all still family, knowing I'm only a call away. As bad as I want the rebuild that 2015 feel again, unfortunately, those times have come and gone due to cap and dead money. I was told it's rebuilding time. I believe Carolina will get this right with time. They have the right people and players around for it, and I wish them all the best and appreciate them handling this with class and wanting to see me win now. I've been a part of 3 rebuilds in my 7-year career, so this I'm thankful for." The Carolina Panthers organization, the new Carolina Panthers organization, is on the rise. So again, thank you, Panther Nation. Big thank you to God for continuing to use me as a vessel. Everything happens for a reason. So on to a new chapter. You know our motto: keep pounding Thea's Avenue for life. 100, man. 100, nothing but love. That is class right there. That is class and love right there from your boy Trey Boston. And you got to respect that. You got to respect the love and, what he's given to this organization. I mean, this ain't a time to speak on the stuff that I give him tough love for. This is a time to give him love for what he did bring to our organization. And he definitely did that. And I cannot say enough about how thankful I am for that as a Panther fan. And, as a supporter of everything that this organization is and what we're trying to create. So, he still believes we can get there. And that's pretty cool. To see a guy like Trey Boston still supporting the rebuild and the fact that we could possibly get back to that form again at some point. Man, it won't be 2015 form, but hey, it'll be whatever year form it is. And I'm excited for it. I cannot wait for it. And I know a lot of Panthers fans feel the same way right now. So, with that being said, let me read off Trey Boston's stats thus far in 2019 and 2020, because that's when we signed him back from the Cardinals. So, he played all 16 games in both years. He had 53 solo tackles in 2019, 60 solo tackles in 2020, 15 assisted in 2019, 35 assisted in 2020. 3 interceptions in 2019. And 11 passes defended. Also in 2019. 1 stuff. And, here's the 2020 numbers. You got 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. Actually, 2. Correction on that. 1 interception. 4 passes defended. And 2 stuffs. Thus far, his career numbers are as follows. He has played 104 career games, 429 total tackles, 312 of those were solo tackles, 117 assisted, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 15 total interceptions in his 7 years, 1 touchdown. That was in his first year with us in 2014. 42 total career pass deflections and 11 stuffs. So, that being said, you look at the numbers alone, Trey Boston has brought a lot to us, but he has had his weak spots, as far as coverage and awareness and taking plays off, but, he still brought a lot to us, as far as tackling and pass deflections when he was actually bringing the lumber. So, you got to respect that. And you got to show respect to the man for what he's brought to us as a whole, on and off the field. So, that being said, that is Trey Boston. Let's move on to Stephen Weatherly. Now, Stephen Weatherly was a defensive end from Vanderbilt, a round 7 pick by Minnesota, and he spent about 4 years in Minnesota before he came to us from Georgia. And I'm only focused on the numbers that he put up in 2020. He played in 9 games, 17 total tackles, 7 solos, 10 assisted, and 2 stuffs. That's really it. That's all he did with us. And you compare that to 18 and 19 when he played 16 full games. In 2018 he had 36 total tackles. 2019 he had 24. So, in those 2 years he had 3 sacks per year. one forced fumble per year, and a pass deflection, as well as 4 total stuffs through both of those years. Now, did he pan out as a defensive end for us? No. Will he pan out for somebody else? Probably. I could see him being a second or third stringer for a really, really talented team, such as the Raiders, maybe the Bills, maybe the Giants. I could see him become a second stringer for the Giants for sure. But who knows where Weatherly's going to end up? But I wish him well, and I hope he takes what he learned with him. Same with Trey Boston. Now, Palardy. A lot of people were saying that our other punter is better than Palardy. And excuse the yawn on camera. But he played in 16 total games in 17, 18, and 19. He had 75 total punts last year. Average of 45.3 per punt. 63 was his longest. And he managed to get it inside the 20 25 times last year. Not too bad. Could have been better, but not too bad. So realistically, Palardy was a cap move. All 3 of these were cap moves. And it saved us a good chunk of money. But what are we going to do with that big chunk of money? Probably put it into a franchise tag for Taylor Moton. That's what I'm betting is going to happen. Could we see the return of Trey Boston at some point in the future? Maybe. But for now, I highly doubt it. But as of right now, we are trying to rebuild this team, and that move right there of cutting Trey Boston tells me that they have somebody in mind that they're either going to spend money on in free agency or they're going for in the draft. Most likely the draft at free safety spot. Defensive end, probably going to be draft. They've already got a replacement probably set up on their radar for both. And as for the punter, I think you could make a very, very solid case that our current punter, who is named Joseph Charlton, is better than Palardy. But I'll leave that up to you to decide. In any case, I wish all 3 of these players well. Take what you learn with you. Best of luck wherever you end up. Any former Panthers that represents themselves well, I'll be rooting for, of course. And I'll be wishing for their success. So, with that in mind, a final salute to the 3 that are leaving right now. and to the players that have been cut already. KK Short, so far, has been cut as well earlier. So, my respects to all 4 players. Best of luck. One final time for these 4 players. Keep pounding. More cuts coming, probably. So keep your eyes peeled to the official pages and watch for my posts on the Keep Pounding page, because I only use official pages as my sources. So make sure that you keep your eyes peeled on that. If you are not joined already to that page, please do consider doing so. You'll get to see live streams. You'll get to see in-game posts, in-game live streams, and off-season live streams in general, and polls as well. So please do consider checking that out. And that's Keep Pounding in all capital letters, just like the channel name on Facebook. So I highly encourage you to do that. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Keep pounding.